from Faroe Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Missouri Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, you love to see this offensively. On the first drive of the game, your quarterback taking a shot down the middle of the defense, finding a guy for a big play.
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Caught near the sideline, it's Baxter. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB, he can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass again. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Keeps it himself. Holds it, trying to get the corner. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Caught. Turning it on. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Tells to run. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Spits it out to the back. Lucky to get it off.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's got enough. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Trying to get the corner. Maybe some room here. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to pass. Right side, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Looking deep. Snatches it on the right. He is feeling it, a huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Hand off for Baxter. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's long. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is gonna drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. There he goes! Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's changing the play. 2nd down to the air. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in at the 25. Quick step and go. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Rush is on. And he avoids the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield. It's Long. Throws to the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw it back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding that.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under pressure. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can.
Makes a grab and room to run. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Plows his way ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Looking for a deep man. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's long. Out wide left, it's Skinner. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Running wide open, flying the friendly skies. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They may want to start using this guy on offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
Man, he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take a shot. Makes a grab deep. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Still running at the 40. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
2nd and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. From deep, it's Edwards. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Follows his blocks. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 22 team, the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Volunteers who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But
Purdy on the Jets. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. Holds on, it's Harris. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll get rid of it. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. caught behind the line. It's Singleton. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Baxter again. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you roll. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Baxter. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll give it to Baxter. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Turning it on!
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Keeps the play going. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by this defense, because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Oh, they're trying to run the football.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Trying to get behind the defense. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. There he goes. The 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Right side, it's Gilmore. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
And he's got that bayou speed. Like, I run by you. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
They'll go through the motions and finish this one off with the PAT. And the kicker's probably happy to score a point, but the team didn't score enough as this one is over. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse